Welcome back for the second webinar in this series on the basics of the B Impact Assessment. As a reminder, these webinars will be of use to you if you are interested in acquiring B Corp certification for your company, want to evaluate your impact performance using the B Impact Assessment, or want to offer the B Impact Assessment to companies that you work with. In today's webinar, we will focus on three topics. The first one is orientation, helping you to navigate the B Impact Assessment. The second is question layout. What should you pay attention to whilst filling out the assessment? Third, we will explain more about which roles in your company are important to consult for the different parts of the assessment. Now for the first topic, orientation. Let's take a look at the login screen of the B Impact Assessment. On the left, we see the menu that helps you navigate between the different options in the assessment. In this example, the dashboard function is shown. Clicking the dashboard in the menu will return you to the login screen. On the right, we see a box with next steps. Completing these steps helps you proceed in your B Corp journey. One of the options in the menu is called B Impact Assessment. Clicking this option will open a new screen that shows the 5 key impact areas in the B Impact Assessment: governance, workers, community, environment, and customers. In addition, this interface shows your completion in each of the different impact areas. Clicking Begin will open up a new screen with the questions in that impact area. Once you click the Begin button, you will be redirected to the questions in that impact area. Here, you will find the overview of all questions in that impact area, as well as your total score in the impact area. Each impact area consists of a number of subtopics, such as mission and engagement, shown in this example. In addition, you have the option to download the questions in this section in PDF or Excel. Now that you are working on the questions in the assessment, we will discuss question layout. If we click on one of the headers, the question will fold open. The question layout shows different options where you can find or add more information. In the bottom, you can find the amount of points you earn for this question compared to the number of points available. Further down, there is a box where you can leave comments. For example, why you decided to answer a question in a specific way. If the question does not fully address your company's reality, you can leave feedback. We use this feedback in the development of the next version of the B Impact Assessment. Lastly, there is an option called Learn, which will provide you with further information related to the specific question. If you click on the Learn button, a new screen will open up. If you click Explanations, further information will be provided on the terminology used or the reasoning behind why this question is asked to assess your positive impact. If you click Implementations, further information will be provided on how you can start implementing this topic or work on improvements in this topic. Several links are provided to external web pages that talk more about this specific topic. Now back to the overview of questions in the B Impact Assessment. Sometimes you come across a question which you cannot answer straight away. If you do not know the answer to a question yet, you can bookmark them to be revisited later. All questions you have bookmarked can then be found in the bookmark report. This will help you easily navigate the questions that you wanted to revisit or that you need to come back to because you haven't found the answer yet. In the B Impact Assessment, you will encounter different topics. It is helpful to consult colleagues on topics you are unfamiliar with or to select a core team of people working on the B Impact Assessment. In this part of the webinar, we will discuss which people to include for the different topics that you'll come across. There are 5 key impact areas in the B Impact Assessment, specifically governance, workers, community, environment, and customers. Each impact area can be divided in a number of topics that each cover a set of questions. For example, the community impact area consists of an introduction module and 4 topics. diversity, equity and inclusion, economic impact, civic engagement and giving, and supply chain management. The impact area governance consists of 4 topics, specifically mission and engagement, ethics and transparency, financial metrics, and the mission log. To answer the questions in this impact area, you should include the CEO and CFO of your company, as well as the HR and legal department to a lesser extent. The impact area workers consists of an introductory model and 4 topics, specifically financial security, health, wellness and safety, career development, and engagement and satisfaction. To answer the questions in this topic, you should include your HR department. Input from your CFO and the facilities department will also be helpful. The impact area community consists of an introductory module and 4 topics, specifically diversity, equity and inclusion, economic impact, civic engagement and giving, and supply chain management. This impact area covers a wide range of topics, all related to the external stakeholders of the company. To answer the questions in this impact area, it is encouraged to include your HR department, procurement, and the CSR manager. Input from your CEO can also be helpful for questions related to the company's business model. The impact area environment consists of an introductory model and 4 topics, specifically environmental management, air and climate, water, and land and life. The CSR manager of the company will be able to answer most questions in this impact area. Input of a supply chain professional or your procurement department will also be helpful. Lastly, the customer's impact area. This impact area covers an introductory model and the topic customer stewardship. To answer the questions in this impact area, you will need input from your sales department, compliance, and/or the CFO of the company. This is the end of the second webinar in this series on the basics of the B Impact Assessment. Thank you for tuning in. We encourage you to watch the other webinars as well. If you have any questions, please contact your local B Lab office.